How much damage can excessive drinking do to your body? Those hangovers you think will be fine after a night's sleep are leaving irreversible traces in your body. In today's video, I will show you exactly what changes occur in the 24 hours after alcohol enters the human body. It is recommended that everyone who gets drunk frequently take a few minutes to watch it carefully. When the first sip of alcohol enters the mouth, it first comes into contact with the tongue and mucous membranes. High-concentration alcohol, like a sponge, quickly draws water out of cells. You will immediately feel dry mouth and throat. This is not simply a lack of water, but the mucosal cells being burned by alcohol. Immediately after, the alcohol with a burning sensation travels down the esophagus to the stomach. Whether you are on an empty stomach or full, the damage has already begun. On an empty stomach, alcohol will directly penetrate the gastric mucosal barrier, corroding the stomach wall like a strong acid. If there is food in the stomach, alcohol will stimulate excessive secretion of gastric acid. The mucus layer that originally protects the stomach wall gradually disintegrates under the dual erosion of gastric acid and alcohol. The burning sensation and acid reflux in your stomach at this time are exactly the distress signals from the gastric mucosa. After alcohol stays in the stomach for 20 minutes, about 20% of the ethanol will directly enter the bloodstream through the stomach wall. The remaining 80% is quickly absorbed in the small intestine. Don't underestimate this small glass of wine. It takes as little as 30 minutes from drinking it to spreading through the blood vessels all over the body. As blood circulation accelerates, blood vessels will dilate abnormally under the stimulation of alcohol. You will feel your body heating up and your face flushing. At this time, the heart is also bearing an extra burden. Heart rate increases and blood pressure fluctuates. What's more critical is that alcohol will reach the brain directly through the blood. It passes through the strong blood-brain barrier and directly interferes with the signal transmission of neurons. Your reactions start to slow down, and your vision becomes blurred, and even lose emotional control. This is not at all about gaining courage after drinking. Instead, the prefrontal cortex of the brain is paralyzed by alcohol, losing normal control over emotions and behaviors. At this time, the brain's reward mechanism is quietly being rewritten. Alcohol stimulates the nucleus accumbens to secrete a large amount of dopamine. That feeling of relaxation and pleasure, even of being in ecstasy, makes the brain mistakenly think this is a behavior beneficial to survival, so it keeps sending signals to have another drink. But behind this false happiness is permanent damage to neuronal connections. The brains of heavy drinkers will gradually shrink. The hippocampus will be damaged, leading to memory loss, degradation of prefrontal function, and causing judgment disorders. You think a blackout is just temporary amnesia, but in fact, it is brain cells dying in groups. What's more terrifying is that this addiction mechanism will make people gradually develop tolerance, requiring more alcohol to achieve the same pleasure. A vicious cycle thus begins. Why do some people's faces turn red when they drink? In fact, this is not due to poor alcohol tolerance, but because toxic acetaldehyde is accumulating in the body. Even if all your liver function indicators are normal, the liver can only metabolize about 20 grams of alcohol per day. It takes the body a full 24 hours to completely metabolize alcohol from the first sip. But the damage done can never be eliminated. The headache and vomiting after getting drunk are not at all the body detoxifying, but the organs protesting against you. Don't wait until your physical examination report shows abnormalities to regret. Don't let your family's worries come true. Hurry up and forward this to friends around you who often get drunk. Tell them to take good care of their health.